The Blue Ranger was lame as shit, bro. Like, let's be real. The most overrated Power Rangers team. Power Rangers Samurai is my favorite, by the way. My favorite Power Rangers.
The episode begins with a gang of Nylocks squeezing themselves through a crack to attack some little kid. I don't know why they felt the need to pull up 20 deep on a literal toddler, but regardless, the Red Ranger is still there to save him in the nick of time. Sensei is here too, but all he does is glaze Jaden like he's the second coming of Braun.
This is the 18th leader.
Nah, that's true though. Nah, let me chill.
Descendant of the man who destroyed your masters years ago. Retreat now, or become rusty on his blade.
I love that nigga Lil Top. I'm really 4K Trey. I've been to the concert. I'm affiliated with this nigga. I comment on every post when he posts. I get on every video and like it. I post notifications on all platforms. I follow the update pages. They follow me back. I DM them niggas to show how much I love them niggas. I DM Alan Jr. a paragraph. This is so how much I love Contrell. I love that nigga Contrell. God is Lil Top.
Alright, bro, we get it.
I love that nigga so much, nigga. I die for that nigga. On everything I love. I have a green flag. I have a flag.
Don't bother.
I don't want them to retreat.
Look at this nigga, he's bewildered by the pure love for the game. If you remember Samurai, you remember how much of a D1 crash out that Jaden was. So naturally, he starts to body everybody there, moving like Maki versus the entire Zenin clan. They get in a circle and all swing at once. For everybody to get outright blocked, they make the mistake of giving him just enough time to reach his belt.
Bro, this shit used to scare me as kids, bro. Like, the Nylocks and shit. They used to scare me as kids.
Making the same mistake that
as a kid.
Do. Slaps that bitch on his sword, turning it into a golden
I wasn't even that
capable
young,
of
by the way.
slicing Nylock like warm butter, causing them to violently explode because all Power Ranger villains are just video game combustible barrels. They must be expecting 72 virgins how to be blowing themselves the fuck up. It turns out that Jaden's been out here boxing demons with absolutely no backup. Sensei talking to bro like he didn't even know there were other Rangers. He was planning on facing an entire alien army by himself and has to be convinced to go assemble the team. This is because, to my knowledge, the Samurai universe kind of works a little differently. Usually in the Power Ranger series, Zordon comes down or some alien nigga and gives them the power and assembles the team for them. But in Samurai, they're passed down in a family lineage. So if you couldn't tell, Jaden's dad was the last Red Ranger. We see in a traumatic ass flashback that they got squad wiped 10 or so years ago, causing all of this brooding Batman energy that we have for the rest of the series. Now that it's time for the team to get back together, Sensei fires a couple of interdimensional arrows. Man, I wish we can communicate instantaneously in real life.
Hello, SpongeBob's house. SpongeBob speaking.
I'm over here stroking my dick. I got lotion on my dick right now. I'm just stroking my shit. I'm horny as fuck, man. I'm a freak, man. Like,
the arrows land where they happen to be at the moment, and that's fucking hilarious. Imagine if that shit hit a little kid in that park. The police would get to the scene and determine Hawkeye would have had to make this shot, just to find out it was Bullseye doing his usual cosplay. Jaden hits an underhanded war tactic by summoning a horse out of the grid just to pull up to the link. I really forgot that they had living sentient organisms just inside the grid. The other Rangers already got there. They conversating and shit when Jaden pulls up fashionably late on a steed. Within the first couple minutes of them all
on some aura farming shit, bro. This shit was not tough. This shit was not tough,
being together, they already have a mission to complete. A damn near army of Nylock are overrunning Center City. So they get to the scene and do their first team morph, which is not the best in the Power Ranger series. I think Jungle Fury is peak. They start putting belt to ass, wiping out goons left and right. But the Nylock up the long.
How many Power Rangers series did y'all niggas watch, bro? I think I watched like 4. Dino Fury, Ninja Steel, Samurai. What else? Damn, I ain't gonna lie, I forgot, bro. It's too many.
And they got cornered pretty quickly. But Jaden is simply unfazed. He's dodging arrows, catching them with his bare hands and shit. Who does he think he is? Look at how he tossed the arrow. You know bro was feeling himself.
Samurai definitely top 3 though. Like, let's not do that.
Question?
He caught the arrow? He risked that girl's life for the sake of aura farming. Could it get any better than this?
All the other Rangers are panicking, begging for Jaden to tell him what to do. But Jay doesn't want them to do shit. He says chill out and reaches for his utility belt once again. This time slapping that hoe on a gut sword for extra impact. These bum ass niggas are just sitting there on the sideline while he's no diffing an army. They can't even fathom the legwork that he's putting into these swings.
Big
you
ass
can see
fuck,
them wondering where he learned spinjitzu.
Guys, we can do this together.
I love when it's winter, I go in the jacket. Eating wild, pull up with some action. Nigga thought I was broke, not had it. I thought shit saw his reaction. Mari B doing what? Imagine. I want the low. Give me coordinates, giving the enemy. Then we go.
It inspires them to all get up and start doing basic effort that they should have been doing from the start. Like, haven't y'all been training for years for the same amount of...
I know I'm pausing too much, but bro, the Blue Ranger was lame as shit, bro. Like, let's be real. The Blue Ranger, nah, that nigga was lame as shit, bro. He had like some, I don't know, like some type of depression, bro. He was lame as shit. Like, I didn't like that nigga. And I always choose the black character on like cartoons and all that shit. But the Blue Ranger was pissing me off.
I also just noticed that all of their powers look like they're directly from Bleach. The Red Ranger's fire sword shit is obviously gets a Gatencho. Oryu has the blue spirit arrows, and I can't think of direct comparisons for the others, but you get the point. While the Fodder Rangers fight the other fodder, the Red Ranger is boxing head honcho himself, closes the distance by using his sword as a shield, then cancels into a DP, throwing him across the parking lot. Never say his neutral game ain't gas. Embarrassed by the humiliation that he just suffered, he throws an entire vehicle in his direction. Sure, certain that he's going to end this nigga's life in one move. Jaden cuts the car in half. Twin rams the sword in his ribs while making one-liners the whole time just to rub salt in the wound, and absolutely annihilates this nigga in one cut, just straight hot knife video. Thinking the battle is won, the rest of the team starts celebrating, glazing and whatnot, but Jaden explains to them how Nilocks have two forms, Liberal Sissy and Yao Ming. These aliens are such sore losers that their evolution developed to make them a kaiju if they lose. Do you know how petty it is to win a squabble?
Oh, I remember. I forgot that they get bigger if they are defeated. Yeah, damn, so many memories,
from the Monsterverse during your victory lap. This has to be one of the most run-it-back species in the galaxy. They hop into Zords and slap him around without even fusing. Just one look at this movement tells me that Saiyan sent his weakest soldier on this one. Tell Boss to take his mans out of the field. He's obviously not built for this shit. He got sliced and diced, not once, not twice, but thrice. You let them niggas paint you on the ground 3 times? He's soft. The blade wouldn't slide through so easily otherwise. They get back to the dojo afterwards and pretend Jaden didn't just solo.
We did good.
Piece of cake. We could have never done it without each other.
You having an unnatural allegiance to losers is not like.
In episode 2, the Nilok come up with a new strategy to escape their realm. It's terrorism. The more terrorism they do, the more their water level rises, which somehow helps them escape a dimension. Back at the dojo, Kevin is displaying his only character trait, stick in the ass. We don't have to speculate. We know for certain this nigga is not fun at parties. He the type to only have.
That's what I'm saying, bro. This nigga was a bomb.
Playlist on repeat. I bet he watches the Big Bang Theory with his hate fucking Kevin. But I love the Green Ranger, primarily because all he did was rage bait Blue. All of that rigorous training to throw these wide ass hooks and get bear hugged. Pink comes in and mentions that Yellow is missing. She can't
I ain't gonna lie, Pink was some fine shit though. There's one, like, I think it's the Yellow Ranger on what was it? I think it was Ninja Steel. That's probably like the finest ranger on the whole series.
Find her anywhere, so they go searching throughout the city and find her in a completely random location, just swinging a wooden broom handle with all her heart in the middle of the downtown area. Apparently she's been training, but she must have got lost on her way to the kitchen, because she doesn't at all explain why she's out here. Just starts trauma dumping about how her sister was supposed to be the Yellow Ranger but got stage 4 cancer, with all of the emotion and expression of a Fallout synth.
My big sister was supposed to become the Yellow Ranger, but she got sick. I had to take her place.
Wow.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
I don't know if they told her to act this poorly, but compared to her, every other actor in the show is like fucking Denzel Washington. And also, the character, Emily, does not have a human brain. I refuse to believe it. If you did an MRI right now, all of the wrinkles that were supposed to be there would be as smooth as an egg. They're having a nice moment, but unfortunately, Panamora City is up there for one of the worst fictional cities to live in. I don't even know how they have regular society if aliens have been invading their shit for centuries. Master Zendrez sends one of his finest generals out like it's a casual Tuesday, so the Power Rangers get the business, changing into the proper attire. I find it crazy how they gave the only black one a projectile weapon. They think all these niggas know how to do is shoot. Green does this fire ass circle attack, but he's been spamming it since last episode. You lose points. Pink pulls out her weapon to lightly cool the enemies. I guess it's a hot day, leaving Jaden with the boss battle as always. He's in close quarters and almost cuts Brody in half in one swing. Do you know how heavily I would be glazing if he murdered his second 3-star general this week. If I knew some nigga was single-handedly cleaving my men apart like the King of Curses, that would break my spirit.
Dick Rider from long range. I caught you at 4K. Oh my God, 2 different styles. Oh my God, glazing.
Master Xandred must be a strong warrior to send this level of fodder out into the world consistently. During this scuffle, Yellow accidentally aims her wind shuriken directly at Red's skull. Despite it being thrown from behind his head, he slips that hoe like he had a Peter Tingle all along. He only loses balance for a millisecond, but
Bro, Master Xandred's ass got defeated in like one episode, bro. That shit was lame as fuck. I always thought he was that nigga, but he got defeated. Now, was it one episode? I think it was 2. But I can't even remember
that's
this
just
shit,
enough time for this Nightlock to get off a sneak shot, smacking him so hard into a concrete building that his body completely goes limp. After almost friendly firing her own teammate via decapitation, she runs over to Jayden after doing the emote you do when you step on your cat's tail. Seeing that the Nightlock is charging up an attack, all the other Rangers hop in, act as a meat shield for their injured friend. look at what she's begging to get hit with that shit. Y'all could have just hit him with the many attacks that y'all have. Actually, he has a bow. Isn't that long range? They get slimed so bad that they completely detransition. All of them laying on the floor completely hoed. Kevin over there holding his arm and shit, pretending to be hurt. Jayden is the only one who notices a little girl in the distance and limps over to his sword, pulls that bitch out of the ground and starts engaging in glorious combat. Even while injured, they're playing his music. Charges in for a fair 1v1, just an honest duel. Instantly countered and cooked. Took 3 seconds max. He was really spin in episode 1 when he said he does not need a team. Somehow, even with that strike, he's not down, but he buys himself enough time to get the little girl to her mother and continues to scrap exactly where he left off. The sheer energy coming off of this battle rejuvenates the fake injuries these niggas were pretending to have. Kevin is still holding his arm, and this bitch went from needing assistance to get up to fully upright. I'm standing as we speak, and I don't have that tight posture. This inspires all the other Bum Rangers to hop back in the fight, something they could have just did at any point. They channel all of their spin jitsus into one final attack, the classic, popping this nigga like a grape. But the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. He turns into a skyscraper level kaiju, so they fit up in the Zords in response. This time they don't even actually transform into the animals, they're just these hockey pucks stacked on top of each other. Got homie cackling from the bottom of his stomach as he starts playing Jenga, till Jayden has to lay it out to them once again, and they form Samurai Mechazord. They still thought shit was sweet though, until he chopped a building in half in front of their face. The collateral damage might as well have character credits at this point. I'm sure they're killing far more people than they save. They even throw some Mega Nylocks in there to destroy the battleground even more. The Samurai Megazord has the ability to breathe fire for some reason, so they get packed like light work. After slaughtering his subordinates, the team points their sword at the general. Not a single facial expression changed, but you can sense the fear in his soul. Uses his remaining men as meat shields for the oncoming attack, but I think somewhere in his brain, somewhere in his body, he knows that that can't even save you from the world-cutting slash, as his remains are scattered as multicolored dust particles throughout the city.
Walk down with a drink, taking pictures to the face. Nigga rock out with a minigun, S5 gang having cage. Tell my GD want some fucking static, smoke it to the face. Got a point, rolled up.
They pulled up and turned your best shooter into confetti. Xandred is going to be facing fraud allegations for the rest of his life. Power Ranger Samurai is the Power Rangers that I grew up on. You know, every generation has their Power Rangers. Yet every other Ranger except for Jayden is ass. Shit tier. All the good arcs
I don't think it's overrated though. I think it's top 3, if not like the best. It's definitely the one that I enjoyed the most. No bullshit. It's definitely top 3 though.
Around him, he's the only one with any level of competency, and he's somehow the most swagged out. Usually that's left for the Black Ranger or the White Ranger or the Gold Ranger. So is Power Ranger Samurai overrated? Yes. No. I'm thinking of dropping a poll for a 50K
special. I don't think
so comment some ideas for what should be on a poll, and if you got to the end of the video, you'll probably like this one. I know what you're into, bro. Just click it.
Do y'all niggas think it's overrated though? Like, do y'all think it's overrated? I don't think so.